Blog Talk Radio.
Are you tired of the same old radio?
Sure am.
Need an outlet to show who you are?
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear great TV reviews and original shows?
Sounds good.
Or just new ways to keep up on the Jags?
Let's go, Jags. Woo, woo, woo.
Join us on Teal Time Radio.
The station that matters. 'Cause you matter.
Welcome to Teal Time Radio. This is your host, C.T. Jags. Alongside of me is the beautiful Miss Chrissy.
Hey, everybody.
And wow, what a way to start the week.
I know.
You know, first, before we start this show, I want to say this week we've got some exciting things going on. We have part one tonight of the E3.
Yep.
We have yet to see a couple of the camps, and I really don't care to see them, but I'm going to watch them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I have quite a few different things taped.
Yeah, we have things taped. We're going to look at streams and all kinds of things. So this is just part one of the whole ordeal. And the whole thing is this. You know, for the rest of the week, we've got some very exciting things going on. We have tomorrow, as long as plans don't change, a great supporter of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes, we do.
You know, he's a part of, I believe he's a part of the Bold City Brigade. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm most likely sure he does have that on his Twitter and whatnot.
I'm very excited.
And we're very excited to showcase him tomorrow night, ask him some questions and everything else. We're very excited just to, have, great interviews like that.
We're very blessed and very lucky to have our interviews coming up.
Yeah, and of course on Wednesday we've got our South Beach Tow thing going on.
Oh, I can't wait. I love South Beach Tow.
And then Thursday night we got our happy hour. We're bringing back happy hour.
Yes, me too. I love happy hour, too.
So
I can't wait. We're also very excited because coming back pretty soon will be one of my favorite shows.
What's that?
My Honey Bobby's coming back.
Oh, Lizard Lick.
Lizard Lick.
Show's back.
Can't forget Lizard Lick. I love Lizard Lick, too. I miss Lizard Lick.
Yeah, that comes back in July and whatnot, so.
Yes, I'm very excited.
But let's get this show on the road.
All right, let's get going with what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah,
now.
our part one of the series, because I'm not going to, hate on Sony or Nintendo, because didn't get to see it.
No, I'm just kidding, folks.
I just didn't get to see it. And
no, there's nothing wrong with Sony or any of the other systems.
You know what? Nothing wrong with them at all. They're probably great, phenomenal systems, but they're not on TV.
I never played the Wii U except for the one time I tried it in the store, in the game store. Oh, GameStop, I think. And I didn't care for it too much. But, I mean, hey, there's other people that may like it. But I have played the Xbox. Oh, boy. I played the Wii, and I really like it. So, I mean, I can't hate on Wii at all. There are some games that are fun.
Yeah, and I'm not going to hate on the PlayStation either.
Me either. There's a few games I used to play on PlayStation.
No, there's some good games on PlayStation, such as, the Little Big Planet series, and
which our son loves.
And, some great series. The Ratchet and Clank.
There's Ratchet and Clank. There's,
Twisted Metal.
Yep. What was that one I was playing? I was playing Harry Potter.
Yeah,
That's also a lot of fun.
Well, Harry Potter's also on the Xbox, too.
Yeah.
All right, but here we go. We're going to get into E3 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, this is Teal Time Radio. All right, so the beginning of the, show and whatnot was nice, except for I don't get the whole Metal Gear thing. Now, I mean, if it was coming out here as an exclusive, I would understand why you would start the show with that, but I do get why they did to show the power of the Xbox One. They show the power of the Xbox One, and the minute I seen the dude on the horse, I'm like, that's Solid Snake.
Yep.
And I'm like, if Microsoft, made it exclusive, and took the Metal Gear Solid series, that would be huge.
Maybe they're going to. Maybe that's what they're working on.
Huge. They may be trying to work out a deal, and, maybe we'll get exclusive content first or something.
Maybe.
The things that really, really, really made me excited, okay, I'm surprised that the game that I'm most excited about wasn't a game that prior today I had any idea was coming out. No idea whatsoever. But I'll get to that in a little bit. And you're excited about a certain game, and I know that. But we'll get to that in a certain bit, too. All right, we're going to first start with Microsoft, though. Microsoft, did you pull a wool over everybody's eyes and show terrible graphics a month ago? It must have been like the beginning, the beginning phases of the Forza, and then you come out today with a whole different looking Forza. It doesn't look anything like it did.
No, it doesn't.
Last month. Nothing at all.
I think what it was is I think they were just in the process of making it, and they probably just started making it.
No,
they didn't just start making it, but you know what I mean. I should say they didn't just start making it, but they were still in the process of working on it.
Yeah, they were showing a little bit of it.
Exactly.
But they weren't showing the true potential of it.
Of course not. They didn't want us to know until it was ready to come out.
Now, the thing I like about Forza Motorsport, and I'm not a Forza Motorsport fan. I mean, I played a few of them for a little bit and whatnot. But the thing that intrigues me is it's going to be based on real-life driving.
Yeah, it's really neat because it remembers the way you drive, and it saves it. And when you're not on, you're still playing, and you still get points?
Yeah.
You get points and stuff. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
That is absolutely fantastic.
And I'm not into driving games and stuff, but even I thought it was kind of cool.
Well, that just means there's going to be an awful lot of bad drivers.
Oh, brother.
And people are going to be like, all right, that guy's from up north. I can tell by his driving.
He can't drive.
He can't drive. He's hitting everybody. He's thinking it's burnout.
Probably.
But I was intrigued. I was really intrigued. I was intrigued how they're, you're going to stay in the game and everything, and it's based on real people. Because the AI sometimes is just ridiculously hard. This is just real-life people making real-life dumb moves that we all make every day.
Exactly. Well, it's supposed to look real. That's why they're doing it that way, so it looks more real.
Yeah,
it's more like real driving than video game driving.
Yeah, exactly. And even though, the graphics may not be looking like the best car game ever, it's still amazing. Absolutely
I
stunning.
was impressed by the graphics, actually.
But I'm just saying, compared to what it will be in the future.
Oh, yeah.
I understand the whole route they're going with the experience. When you take out the AI element of it and you make it based on real-life people, you have 100 million different people that drive 100 different million ways that you got to learn how to adapt to, just like in real life.
Exactly.
Or you will get hit. Except for I can take more chances than in real life, because this car, if it gets wrecked,
you'll get another one.
Exactly.
In real life, we can't do that.
Well, I mean, there's people that have 5 cars and can take that chance, but I don't have 5 cars, so.
No, we have one, and that's our,
Our baby.
Our baby. We love our car. We baby our car.
Yeah, I was looking at the McLaren, and I'm like, I just want to test drive that car. I just want to bring it around the block. Yeah,
he was all jealous because they showed the car, and he wanted to be there on stage driving it.
Yes, I did. I wanted to drive it out of the lot.
He got jealous of them.
All right, now, a little more. If you wanted to make a name and you wanted to make an impression and bring back a franchise, you have Rare, who's created some great games, but you have on the Xbox when it first came out, for the most part, you ignored the people that are fighting champions.
Yeah.
And I liked how they bring out Killer Instinct. I think
yeah.
that was a phenomenal game back on Nintendo, back in the days on N64.
It sure was.
Phenomenal. And the fact that they're bringing it back and everything, and it's still got that arcade feel. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's still got that arcade feel, but it's better graphics, better, fighting things and whatnot.
And more to, and more options and, stuff like that. I'm sure there's probably more weapons. I'm sure I didn't get to see that part.
I'm wondering if Microsoft is now allowing, with the new rules in place, is allowing these special controllers, they're not going to ban them anymore. Because when you seen the thing, the dude had a fighting stick.
Yeah.
Now on Xbox 360, that is not allowed. But if that is allowed on Xbox One, that makes a huge advantage. I mean, some people are going to be like, well, that's a form of cheating. Well, in a way it is. But, in my eyes, if I could go get a rapid-fire controller and I'm not going to get banned for it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, why not?
I'm sorry.
Everybody else is going to.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go get my rapid-fire controller for when I play shooting games or whatever.
Exactly.
If they'll allow me to do it legally, I will do it. I have nothing against people who mod. My problem is when people use glitches.
To cheat. And
they're cheating, and you shoot them 800 million times, and they don't die, and they shoot you once, and you're dead. That's my big argument about it. Now, as far as the things that Microsoft did, phenomenal. Phenomenal. I can't say it enough. It is phenomenal because Microsoft Xbox is known for shooting games.
Yes, it is.
Okay? All of a sudden, they brought a realm of all kinds of different games to the play.
They sure did. I was surprised by all the different games when I saw it. I was like, wow.
You're like, okay, is this the same Xbox that we're used to?
Exactly.
And what I loved is they didn't put silly freaking Kinect games on there either.
Yeah.
They didn't. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of silly Kinect games coming out, and like the Dance Dance Revolutions and
I don't know.
Everything else.
There was an animal game. It was called. It was a zoo game, and it actually was quite fun. So,
I mean, I'm sure they have, plenty of Kinect games in the works. Plenty.
I'm sure.
Especially with the Kinect 2.0. But I liked how they targeted the actual hardcore audience and brought different elements, such as the Panzer Dragon, who, that's going back all the way to Sega. I believe the first one was on, the Genesis or something of that sort.
Yeah, something
years
like that.
ago. And we're talking about what, the 90s, 80s? Like way back.
80s, I think.
Way back. No, the 90s.
80s, early 90s.
90s.
Oh, was it the 90s? Okay, it was the 90s then.
But, I mean, bring back the Panzer Dragon is amazing. What they did right there. Another thing I thought was amazing is Project Spark.
Yeah.
I think Project Spark is a game that can literally compete with the PlayStation exclusive Little Big Planet.
Oh, yeah, definitely it could.
I mean, we have Minecraft, and there is going to be a Minecraft, for Xbox One, and that's wonderful. But Minecraft is not really, it's a building game, but it's not like, I've seen Little Big Planet, and it blows Minecraft away. I'm sorry, it does.
Yeah, it sure does.
But this Project Spark I've seen, and all these extra things you can do, is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely amazing how you can just build enemies out of the thin air, and you can go on the ground, and I could build land as I'm crossing, and just phenomenal. Think of all the different things people can do. I can't, wow, our son would have a field day.
Yes, he would.
All right, it would be like his new favorite game. It's like, okay. Yeah, Little Big Planet for little kids. I'm going over to Project Sparks. I think that's what it's called, right? Project Sparks?
I believe so. I'm still trying to remember the name of the zoo game.
I don't know what this zoo game is.
I'm telling you,
Why didn't you know zoo game?
It's on there, but you missed it because you were upstairs. It came on, and it was phenomenal. And it was like,
Yeah, but I think that's like a cross game.
I but it looked quite cute. I thought it was quite cute, just for, it was a cute game.
Well, I mean, it's like the EA games. They're cross.
Yeah, it looked like a,
cross-platform, meaning going on Sony, Nintendo.
Oh, I don't
Xbox,
know if it's cross or not.
So.
But I saw it would look like something off the. Remember how they have the computer games where you could play the zoo games and stuff on the computer?
Oh yeah.
That's what it looked like. It looked like one of the games that came from off the computer, but they took it from off the computer and put it into the Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
One. So I mean, it's really cute. I got really excited about a lot of the new games that are coming out.
Exactly. I still want to know if Fortnite's going to come out on Xbox One.
They may still be holding back on it.
Well,
maybe.
I mean, it's a PC exclusive, kinda, because Epic Games Cliff did say the one. Well, he's no longer with Epic Games, but Cliff, the game designer, did say that at some point it could go to other consoles.
Of course.
So.
And all it's going to take is Xbox to talk to them and, work something out with them, so.
Yeah, Microsoft is pretty powerful people.
Yeah, that they are.
The fact that they convinced a long-time Sony, maker in, the Metal Gear Solid series.
Right.
To go over and, go over to Xbox as well as PlayStation, says,
Yeah, and help us, make a game that Xbox as well as PlayStation, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Can enjoy.
It was something that Xbox owners, if they never played PlayStation, never got to experience Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid's one of the best games ever.
Right.
In my opinion. Okay, moving on. We had a lot of different games. I'm not big into the Rise thing. I like what they did, though. I like the whole Roman Empire thing. I like how it's realistic. If they were going to shoot arrows back, it looked like, real life.
I was impressed with the graphics on a lot of the games. I mean, it looked real. Like, again, going back to the racing game, it looked like you were really sitting in a racing car and you were racing. You felt like you were really racing. That's what I got from just watching it. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when you play it.
Yeah,
but a lot of these games were. I was shocked about the graphics. They outdid themselves on the graphics.
Yeah, but, going back to Rise, I liked, the whole, sword play, the whole armor thing, and it just seemed if I was in the Roman Empire times, I would do that.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like you're really there.
Exactly. Another thing I am extremely excited about is the new free-to-play, and this is not an Xbox One game, but nonetheless, free-to-play game World of Tanks.
Oh, yeah, you got real excited when you saw the tanks.
Well, because I've seen them on the PC, and, they started from a little, software company.
Right.
No one knew who they were. Then all of a sudden they expanded on the PC. I mean, as far as, PC multi, player scene, build a rep out of nothing, and now they're coming to the first console, they choose Xbox, period.
Exactly. That's a fantastic, jump for Xbox to be able to have that exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. And not only is it exclusive, but it's free to play. It's a lot better than Happy Wars. I thought are you serious? Happy Wars as a, free to play game? I really didn't care for it.
Name something Happy Wars. Wars aren't supposed to be happy. That's, first of all, just a crazy name. I never played the game, but,
Yeah, it's not
it wasn't that great.
Nah.
I believe
But World of Tanks, free to play?
Yeah, that looked actually like it was fun.
You can bet your arse I'll be playing that. I definitely will. And I like the fact that we're going to get 2 free games a month or whatever till the Xbox One comes out, or they should just suspend it. Just period.
Yep.
You're paying that much for the live every month. Give us 2 free games, period. Even if they try it out just to see if people like it, eventually they need to just keep it.
I think they will.
Sony has been doing that forever.
Because you know what? I think what PlayStation's going to realize is Sony's doing it. So people are going to be like, no, I want to go over to Sony because they're giving away free games. So Xbox may say, or Xbox One, may say, well, we're going to have to keep doing it. And they may just decide to keep doing it,
They should. They should. They also should find a way to make the games on Xbox 360, even though it's going to have another 5 years or whatever. You know, that's 5 years minus the time that people switch over.
Exactly. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe they are compatible and they're just not saying anything.
But there's got to be a way to play your Xbox arcade games linked to your gamer tag through the cloud or through something. There's got to be a way.
Is. I know they were showing a lot of Xbox arcade games.
Yeah, they're not just going to abandon it. They're not going to say, okay, well, you just bought 60 games. Now forget. Now if you trade in your game system, well, you're no.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
see
going to take it and send it over to Xbox One. Watch.
I see them finding a way to do it.
They will if they haven't already.
They haven't announced anything already, but that doesn't mean that they won't.
That doesn't mean they're not, and that doesn't mean they're not working on it either. They may be working on it, they just may not want to announce it right now.
Exactly. Wow, we've spent like 25 minutes already talking about this, and we haven't even got to the bones yet.
I know, really.
Next, I want to talk about a game that I've been long awaiting for. And that's a game that you've seen and probably went nuts.
Which one?
The Dead Rising 3.
Oh, I can't wait for Dead Rising 3. I played Dead Rising 1. I played Dead Rising 2. In fact, I'm still hooked on Dead Rising 2.
And you played all the extras and add-ons, Code Zeros,
definitely.
and everything else.
I love it. It's my favorite game.
And don't get me wrong, State of Decay is a phenomenal game.
That is so fun.
But we are anticipating and waiting on Dead Rising. I know the fact of you can do the combo weapons, and somehow it looks like you use the Kinect or the Smart Glass or something.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of things. The guy picked up a flashlight off the ground and hooked it to his gun or something and was able to shoot the zombie. I don't know. It was fantastic. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited.
Yeah, it's just all the different weapons you can make, all the different combinations. It's amazing. I think that maybe you have to, it didn't show you how you do it, but I'm thinking it's with the Kinect. You're putting your hand down or whatever to make the, custom weapon.
I don't know. Or maybe there's some sort of a table like there was in the original and the second one,
I didn't see no table there. That's why I think it's just on the limb. If you collect different things and you can just combine them on the spot.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, but I'm very excited to find out. I can't wait to play it.
I like that
I'm so excited.
I like that it's open world. I like that it's not looking like it's time-based.
Yeah, nobody wants to be timed when they're playing a game like that. They just want to have fun with it and enjoy it.
Exactly. I liked how you can use a Smart Glass to, a cell phone, a tablet, or whatever. I'm sure they're going to find a way to do it on a controller or through the
I'm
Kinect as
sure.
well. Where you can call artillery strikes.
Yeah.
That's something different in a Dead Rising game.
That is.
That is absolutely amazing. I can't believe all the, things that you can do with that. And it's just a different kind of zombie game. And the graphics are just magnificent.
It really is. I love the graphics.
It's absolutely phenomenal. The graphics on the game, you couldn't ask for a better zombie game, especially to show off a new console. That is absolutely phenomenal. I just cannot wait for that game. It is absolutely mad. It's madness. A lot of great games. The Dark Souls 2 looked good. Not really my, cup of tea per se, just like Rise, but it does look nice and everything. And I mean, other than that, you got a lot of different things. The thing that I like most is that they've expanded from just the plain old shooters. Now, if you want to talk about a phenomenal, yeah, I might as well talk about it right now. A phenomenal shooter, Titanfall is, oh my, I seen the graphics in it, and I'm like, oh wow. If you took, the whole Call of Duty series, and then you added the Halo elements to it, which it seems like it's a little like Halo as well, and you put the mechs in there where you can jump in, mechs and, pilot things and everything, it's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal the ways that you can think of all the different ways you can kill people now, think of all the different ways, you can plan and strategize. Titanfall is going to be the new Halo. It just is. Now, of course, they tease, the new Halo, but that's 2014. I don't want to talk about 2014. I want to talk about now, what's coming out now. But the Halo did look absolutely amazing as well. I love how they went from just, the shooting games and the shooters and whatnot, and, expanded it to different things. I will talk a little more about Titanfall in a little while because it is a phenomenal game, and there's so many elements that I enjoy. But as I move on here, I want to talk about Quantum Break. I think they have hit the jackpot with Quantum Break.
Yeah, they definitely have.
The fact that it is an actual TV show, kind of like Defiance. Defiance now on Xbox 360, phenomenal game.
Yeah, they took out from the TV. They took it from the TV and put it in the console to become a game, and it looks fantastic.
Yes. So Quantum Break, everything I'm seeing is just looking absolutely amazing.
Yes, it is.
It is looking absolutely amazing in the fact of, you're changing from real life over to that, but even the game graphics, the way that the freaking glass is moving, it just feels real.
Yeah, I know, it really does.
And the emotions on the people's faces, too, you can see, the fear, you can see, how they're feeling at that time.
Exactly.
It's just phenomenal. You could not do that on an Xbox 360. You just couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
And what do you think of Quantum Break?
I thought it looked like it was a lot of fun. It would be a lot of fun. And I couldn't believe how much they made it look like the TV show. I never saw a TV show, but it looked like you really were watching it on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked like a game, in other words.
It's a jackpot.
Yep.
It's the interactive experience. It's beyond
sure is.
anything that you've witnessed before.
Yes, it is. I mean, Xbox just went above and beyond making the Xbox One. Or,
Exactly.
So.
Now I go back to Titanfall.
Right.
The mech game. If you mix, I said before, if you mix the Call of Duty with the Halo, Halo does have some mechs, but it's not like this. Nothing like this.
Right.
And it's just a phenomenal game. I think it's going to be like the next Halo. They did tease the Halo 5, and that's great and all, but that's next year, and probably late next year, and we'll hear plenty about that at that point.
I'm sure.
I really wasn't going to plan on buying Xbox One for a Halo. But I'm going to get to the cream of the crop right now. Da-da-da-da. My game of E3. Okay? And I'm sure your game is Dead Rising 3.
My game always will be, to me, is the cream of the crop, is Dead Rising 3.
My game that blew me away, I never even heard of the name. When I seen who it was by, I'm like, wow, Insomniac, really? PlayStation could have bought them at any time. I mean, they were partners with them and whatnot, and they could have made exclusive games with them at any time, but they did something wrong or they burned some bridge somewhere, and now Xbox got the, thrill of, getting a new franchise exclusively on the Xbox.
Well, you know what? Maybe not even they burned bridges. Maybe just, Xbox offered them more money.
I don't.
You never know. I mean.
I don't know. I mean,
or maybe he still works for both. You know.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure he does, but as far as this series, it's not coming to PlayStation. It's not going to
definitely not. No.
Nintendo. And as much as I love Titanfall, I love Killer Instinct, I loved every game they showed, there is nothing I've seen that is different. And I mean, Quantum Break is different in a storytelling aspect. But if you wanted to make an impression, you know, and wanted to show something different, the whole Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The fact that they're using orange soda or whatever it is.
Whatever it is that they use to kill them with, and they're not zombies this time. It's aliens of some kind, I guess. It looked really exciting. I thought it was exciting. I got excited about it and wanted to play it.
And the different ways that they were killing, how he was running and he, you know, hit somebody on a ledge, and just phenomenal.
I liked it when you smacked them or you killed them and they just went pshoo, and that orange stuff, whatever it was, came squirting out at them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't gross like blood. It was orange, so it's more like it just. You know, I don't know, it looked like orange soda to me.
But it still was, you know, it was just something different.
Exactly.
We're used to the blood. We're used to, you know, this ain't the Mortal Kombat days where blood is brand new. It's in every game now.
It is.
You know, and if it isn't blood, you know, as far as red, then it's green.
Because it's slime of some sort
slime
or whatever.
But no one ever did orange. It's like if you took that, all that.
Yep.
With his love for the orange soda.
That's exactly what I thought of, too, when I saw it.
You know?
Who loves orange soda? I love orange soda.
Now everybody on Xbox One loves.
I do.
Loves orange soda. I can't wait for Sunset Overdrive. As long as it comes out and it's a good playing game, I'm sold. That game alone, I'm sold. I'm sorry, I'm sold.
I'm sold just for Dead Rising. Well, for that game and Dead Rising, but mostly Dead Rising, because I've been waiting for the 3 to come out.
No, I understand. I've seen a little bit on Google about Sony, about, you know, they're not going to do the 24-hour checks. Okay, that's wonderful. And they're not going to, you know, do the surveillance or whatever, if they want to call it surveillance.
Yeah.
Kinect is not surveillance, but people will believe whatever they want to believe.
Of course.
Okay. And that you're going to be able to play all the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. That's wonderful. But this is a new generation, and really anything beyond the Xbox 360, I don't want to play. I don't want to play the original Xbox One games. I just don't.
No.
There's
nothing exciting for us anymore.
You know, if I want to play that, you can already do that with Xbox Arcade. They've got games you can play back on Nintendo games.
Yeah, but you know what?
Sega games.
If I wanted that, I would buy a Sega. I'd buy whatever the heck system it is, and I'd play it if I really wanted to. I don't want to play those games. That's not why I buy the Xbox 360. That's not why I'm going to buy the Xbox One. I'm going to play Xbox One games.
Now, the PlayStation is going to have dirt cheap internet. Okay, it's not going to be free. It's going to be, you know, the PlayStation 4 is going to be like $5 or whatever for internet. That's wonderful. But my safety, I still feel, is compromised at $5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. And when you have all these different apps coming to, you know, Xbox One and Xbox Live in general, and you've got all these different things, like I loved the way that, you know, the streaming, the way that you can stream your game and then you could go into a video editor and edit your game and say what you like. You know, I'm going to use some plugs for that.
Oh, of course. I'm
going to use some plugs for that, definitely.
I can only imagine what you're going to be saying.
That's all. It's going to be, you know, something crazy.
You guys will all be cussing at each other or whatever you guys do when you get on there.
Yeah, I don't know about cussing at each other, but
well, not for real, but just in gameplay, you know.
Yeah, if we had
Just to get in character. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, exactly. If we had the, recording when we were playing the Halo game and there weren't bad guys, there were nothing but guns jumping around, that would have been an instant YouTube hit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nothing but guns. That's all there was around the whole field. Guns.
I know. That was crazy.
Couldn't kill them because it was just guns. There were no people attached. Just guns shoot up. Boom, 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 boom. You know?
Oh, look at these ghost guns.
Yeah, they were pretty much ghost guns, and they were pretty absolutely crazy and bonkers and everything. I like the whole Twitch thing. I didn't even know what Twitch was, but I like the fact of you can just random people can just, showcase what you're doing through writing or, video or whatever, to this whole worldwide, gaming net. I thought that was phenomenal.
Exactly. That is cool.
And I think overall, Xbox or, Microsoft put on a fantastic, presentation after, the one they had last month. However, the one thing I'm not sold on, the price.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that can't afford that much.
I think that's too high. I don't care if it's an all-in-one entertainment system. What I've seen they're doing is they're, combining the Xbox with, the Kinect.
Yeah.
But nobody asked to buy the Kinect.
I thought I heard something. I could be wrong, but I don't know if they were talking about when they changed the Xbox 360 to the sleeker version, if they were talking about Xbox One. I unfortunately missed that part. But I heard them say something about not having to buy the Kinects with it.
No, the Kinect is a part of it. However, I'm saying...
I know, they were talking about something, so it'll be cheaper. I don't know. Like I said, I wish I hadn't missed that part.
No, that was just talking about the Xbox 360. It was having it featured with the Kinect.
Oh, okay. Then I did miss it, so I wasn't sure what they said.
But here's the issue with this. Here's the issue with this and the problem I have with this. Nobody... I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that want the Kinect. Okay?
Mhm.
But when you make it mandatory, right?
Yeah.
You make the Kinect mandatory. Now you're going to charge me for the Xbox and the Kinect when I didn't ask for the Kinect to begin with.
Exactly. I want a choice. It should be my choice whether I want the Kinect or not. I'm sorry.
And the fact that you don't have the choice is the thing that drags me out. And the price is just too high in my opinion. Now I understand that. Every time there's a new console, the price is high. I understand that.
Of course. I mean, we expect that,
But for $500, you better pack one, if not two games. Actually, two games. Two games in the system.
Or, 2 to 3 games.
You should get, 2 games and 2 controllers for $500. That's just...
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's not a computer. I don't care if people say, well, it's a mini computer, it's a gaming console with a computer. I didn't ask to play a computer.
No.
I play a game system.
A computer is a computer, a gaming system is a gaming system. They need to be separate and apart. I'm sorry, because the gamers that are hardcore Xbox or PlayStation, they don't want to play something that's like a computer. That's for the computer people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how they're all coming. That's how the Sonys, go in the same route. But the whole thing is, it's $500.
That's still too much money. Not everybody's gonna have $500. I shouldn't say nobody. I should say not everybody.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that will save $500. I just think it's too high. I think if it was $399, I'm cool with it. $100 less. For what it includes, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask for the Kinect. You gave it to me.
Right. You're forcing me to take it.
You're forcing me to take it, and I didn't ask for it. Nobody still answered how much a replacement Kinect is going to be.
No, they still did not answer that.
Because as much as I love the Xbox One, if you tell me I got to pay $200 for another Kinect if it breaks, I'm not a happy camper.
No, and then you can't play the system if it breaks. What the heck?
The whole having to check in once every 24, I don't mind. When you have internet and you're always on the internet,
right,
you're always on anyway.
Exactly.
That doesn't bother me. What does bother me is you're forcing me to pay the price of an Xbox plus a Kinect. I don't care what features it has when I didn't ask for a Kinect.
No, you didn't. You really didn't ask for it, so why are they going to make us have it?
Now, as far as the game, I love the games. I absolutely love the games. I'm sold as far as that. But I'm not happy about the price at all. I'm not happy about the price at all. I think it's too high. I think for an average gamer today in an economy that still hasn't picked up, that is just too high. It's too high to be, spending that kind of money.
Like I said.
It's just too high. I mean, I haven't seen what the PlayStation is going to be sold for, but I don't care if it's Sony. I don't care if it's Xbox. I don't care if it's Nintendo. $500 for a console is too high.
Way too high.
Too expensive.
Like I said, there's too many, with the economy being as bad as it is, there are not going to be that many people that are going to buy it.
Certainly not their market. Not 70 million. Not at $500.
No, and not only that, but what about a lot of the working class that have families and can't afford that kind of money?
Yeah, $500. I mean, $3 is fine. $350, I'll pay.
Right.
Average. $400, okay, it's a new system. I'll deal with it.
Right.
It's got to connect with it. I'll deal with it.
Or you wait till it's out a year or two, and it goes down a little.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are going to be forced to do because $500 is just too high.
It's too much.
That's
too much.
I mean, because you got to think, okay, you're not only spending the $500. Now you're going to spend $60. There's even rumors of $70 for a game.
I'm not paying them $70 for a game.
Okay.
Are you guys nuts?
Which is an additional, $10, which I don't mind paying the additional money if they're bigger games and worth more time. That's not my concern. My concern is, okay, I just spent $500 on a system. Now I got to spend $70 on a game.
Wait, if I spend $500 on a system, why am I going to want to pay $75, $78, however the hell much it is?
75.
Okay, $75 for a game. Really?
Okay, you're going to spend...
I don't have it because I'm doing the best I can taking care of our son. We're a one-income family. We work our butts off. But you know what? We can't afford that kind of money. And then to pay $75 a pop a game? No.
Okay. And then, but what I'm saying is you got the system $500, you got the games $70. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Right.
Okay? And then you got to throw another controller because you can't just have one controller. All right, there's another $60. Or however much that is.
They decide to make it for.
You see where I'm going at? You're not spending $500, plus tax, which tax on $500 is what? Damn near $600 for a system. Okay, $600. Then you add a controller. Then you gotta get, you throw two games, and you're almost spending $1,000. That's too high.
No, sorry.
That is just too high. That's too expensive. At this point, if you're going to do that, then you need to drop the price of the games to like $40. You need to drop the price.
Exactly.
Rather than
$30.
Then raise it. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
You need to leave the games at like $30, $40, and that's it. Because people are not going to pay more than $30, $40 for games on a $500 system. You're not going to make the money you were making with Xbox 360, I hate to tell you.
That's because Xbox 360 right now you can get for like $250, $300.
No, but the point is when it first came out, because, they were charging a lot for it.
Plus people, there's a new free-to-play model that people get on the computer.
But you know what, too, though? The 360, when it came out, the economy was also a little better than what it is now.
It was a lot better than what it is now.
That's true. It was a lot better.
A lot better. And I'm just, the $500 price tag is what I'm scratching my head about. I mean, I know we started positive and everything here, but Microsoft, $500 is too much. I don't care if it records, whatever. I don't care if it, is an extension to your cable box. I don't care if it's got the Kinect function. It adds to the gameplay. I don't care about all that.
We don't need all that. I just want enough to be able to go on and play my games, and that's it. And maybe talk to my friends. That's it.
So, I mean, they've got to work something out. They got to do like a cell phone plan or something for most people to, be able to afford something. Like if you pay like, $100 and then you pay like a certain amount, a month, or, you pay $25 and you pay $25 a month, or, for, a certain term, then people could afford it. $500 off the rip, and then you have people who, once they're sold out, going to sell them $800-900 for one system. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
When is enough as far as that? I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm not happy about the price tag. I'm sorry. I think the games are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I absolutely think the games are phenomenal. I absolutely love what they're doing with the NFL. I love what they're doing with, original programming and, original entertainment. I love it. But $500 for a system, I'm just not feeling that. That would be the part of the conference that really, they made it sound so interesting, so fantastic, but
then when they told you the price tag, you're like, what?
I mean, what about the people that make like $8 an hour, $7 an hour down south, okay? And make like $250 a week. They gotta save like 2.5 paychecks for one system? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. No system should be over $300.
No.
Because this isn't a computer, and we're not high-tech people like that. We're not high-end people. We can't afford different graphics cards and everything. If we could, we would have already done it.
Exactly.
We're gamers. Gamers aren't always, money makers, and the fact of that, and just $500 is just too much. But
the thing that I find is weird is I'm not going to be able to reach in my back pocket and go, okay, it's $500, all right, let me pull it out of my back pocket. We don't have money trees growing in our backyards.
So, I mean, it's just a lot of money. And they're like, okay, well, you don't have to trade in your Xbox 360. But what do you think people are going to do for $500? They're going to have to.
Yep.
A lot of them are going to have to because they're not going to be able to afford that.
Exactly. I ain't trading in my 360. I love my 360.
I know, and but it's a day one buy at $500. No. The holidays, if it drops on a black day where they no taxes.
Oh yeah, they'll probably drop it then.
Maybe. I mean, but $500, I don't.
It'll probably be like $450.
I ain't.
$450, $400. I don't, depending on how much of a drop they're going to give you.
I'm sorry, you can't impress me with all the games in the world for $500.
No.
You just can't. $500.
You need to realize that people cannot afford $500. Not everybody can. I have a feeling not a lot of people are going to be able to afford it because the economy is so bad.
I mean, that's, and I mean, I hate to, go from a really, great, inspirational show to, something of that sort, but the fact of the matter is people can't afford $500 like that.
No, they can't.
Money don't grow on trees.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. If it did, I'd be going outside right now to pick the money off my money tree.
Well, then go outside and pick up.
Sure, I'm going to go do it right now.
Your money tree.
Okay, there. Oh, I picked up money off my money tree.
Oh, I'm glad you have a money tree because I don't have a money tree like that.
I wish I did.
So, all right, well, we enjoyed E3, and we, this is just part one. I'm going to still look at the Sony, going to look at the, Nintendo. I'm going to, give my opinions on that. I'm still swaying towards an Xbox One when I can afford an Xbox One because $500 is ridiculous because $500 isn't $500. You add in taxes, you add in remotes, you add in games, and that's not $500. So it's not even close.
No, it's like $600, if not more.
It's more like $800.
Yeah, really.
It's ridiculous. And then you add on the fact that we got to get him a PS4, and then.
Oh yeah.
And what's that? It's going to be another $500. Here we go. $1,200 on systems. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think so.
That's wonderful. I think we're going to wait for sales, and we're just going to stick with the Xbox 360 until they learn that.
Not everybody can afford that kind of money.
That's just.
You know what? I hate to say it, but you know what? I love my 360. I don't have no problem with sticking with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I'm ecstatic about the new game Sunset Overdrive. I absolutely am. I'd love to play the Killer Instinct game, Titanfall. I'd love to play it.
I'd love to be able to play my new
Dead Rising.
But you know what? If I have to wait, oh well.
I think we may just be a part of the waiting. So as far as buying it right away, not sold.
No.
Not for $500. If they made it $400, okay, I'll live with it.
Yeah, even $450,
but not even $450.
Yeah.
I don't believe a console should be higher than $399 when it comes out.
I agree with you. I agree.
I don't think, and even that's a stretch, because nobody asked for the Kinect. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that love the Kinect, but no one asked for it.
They didn't ask for it. Nobody said, hey, gee, we want the Kinect. Where did you get the idea to put the Kinect on and make it attached and you have to have it?
Yeah, I mean, but
why can't it be a choice?
But it's like, okay, now you have to have it, plus you have to have the Kinect, plus we're going to charge you the price of the Kinect, plus the Xbox. Doesn't make any sense.
That's just
they better come up with some kind of pricing plan. Microsoft, listen to us Xbox people, come up with some kind of pricing plan. Nobody can afford $500 after your initial batch of consumers.
But you know what? Maybe if they can make a payment plan or something.
That's what I'm saying. They have to. They have to.
Pay like $150 here, $150 there.
They have to. They have
$50, whatever.
They have to work out something because $500 is just too much money. All right, but anyway, this is Teal Time Radio. Please join us tomorrow and the rest of the week. And we're glad that you stuck around and whatnot. And if you're listening on a download, we're glad that you're listening and everything. And it was a great conference. Absolutely phenomenal. But I'm not sold day one on that price tag. I'm not.
Me either.
So, bye from CT Jags and
see ya
from Miss Chrissy. Till tomorrow, you are now listening to Teal Time Radio.